Hello everyone, and welcome.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Fire! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Bayern is offering a right smile there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Svensson, who's short. Played out towards the right wing. Tries to play it through. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Ryerson. That has not gone well. It's a throw-in. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, Kvaratskhelia is a player who can do some serious damage. He brings a lovely intensity to that left flank and thrives on getting into half spaces. I think his biggest strength is his footwork.
Oh, he's having a go! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Borussia Dortmund really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Not the most accurate pass. He's had a fair tumble under that. He's having a pop! Trustmark comes to the rescue. And that should get the job done. Shifted it to the flank, and he's there to make the challenge. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Lovely pass, but can he... And the shot! Spectacular save! And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. That's been cut out, well played. Schlotterbeck. Svensson. Paris Saint-Germain are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. That's gone for a throw-in. Bellingham. Borussia Dortmund have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Svensson. He's looking unstoppable! And it's made its way to... Tries a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Anton is there, and he can pick it up. Goes for the shot! He's got away with one there.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Bellingham. That's destined for the flank. Kvaratskhelia. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Svensson. He's on it, can he get away? Chance! Glorious! A finish right from the top draw! So we have the first goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
It's a pretty loose pass. Dembele. Bellingham.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
triumphant reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Anton. Oh no, what has happened here? And he's lost his man here.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Dembele.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty.
He's having a hit! Oh, good-looking ball. That's a cute ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Spread it left. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. And he's there to clear it. Kvaratskhelia. He has found the way through. And it's Ruiz. Not the most convincing of passes. Svensson.
There will be 1 minute.
Searching pass he's played there. That's a shade optimistic. We are into overtime. He's looking wide. Great ball if he can get there. And the referee has signalled for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Paris Saint-Germain finding themselves behind by just 1 goal at the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. We're already back up and running after half-time.
Paris Saint-Germain can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And he gets rid in a hurry. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Bellingham. He is starved of space and time. Paris Saint-Germain come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Nemecha. Ryerson carries the ball down the right, knocks it into space.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
And the shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And there's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Borussia Dortmund are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
This looks promising. That is a great pick out. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
Ryerson is standing over this one. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. going for goal! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on.
The attendances for this match is
And that has left him in a heap.
32.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Paris Saint-Germain still have the cards to affect this game. Now it's Fabio Silva. Oh, that's delightful. Great vision. And the counter is on. And that could set him on his way. And this is Dembele. He's got away. It's Dembele! They've got to be quick to recover this. Nemecha. That pass isn't the best. And that's a throw-in.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain. Number 10, Ousmane Dembele. Number 33,
Anton.
Warren Zaïre-Emery.
Bellingham.
Coming on the wheel.
And the shot's on here.
Number 49,
It's run loose here.
Number 2, Achraf Hakimi.
Now this could be a chance. Tries one from range. Oh, it's a stunning goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing.
For Borussia Dortmund after 71 minutes in.
A case now of complete control. Doing receives it in a wide position. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Now it's Girassi. Couto. Great ball if he can get there. Girassi! Yes! This day becomes absolutely perfect. Utterly ideal. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a...
Could be danger here. 75 minutes played. That's a nicely shaped ball. The ball is loose and the chase is on. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. So, what can they make of this? Doué. And that's a simple one for the keeper. There's a sharp little ball here. Oh, good spread. Couto. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Nemecha. Now it's Fabio Silva. Now, can they get him away? Couto. He's picked his hill, try for distance! He's put his foot right through that one.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Looking for the run. He's in a shot, surely! And a neat finish. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Borussia Dortmund are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. And it's Doué. Doué. Some resolute defending there. Bensebaini defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Fabio Silva. Koto.
Oh, great feat, that.
Chance for a shot! He's put it wide. Anton picks it up from the goal kick. Now it's Fabio Silva. Space for him to turn and look. He is through here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Surely now! Oh, almost a sixth. Spread out to the left. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Oh, that's fabulous. That is great defending, so alert. And the referee brings it to a close. Paris Saint-Germain have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit
everyone.
lost.
This is the moment.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy. Kalimwendo! Now, that wasn't a bad hit by any means.
Well, that was the one I actually thought he was going to produce. It's a good effort keeping it down like that.
Sakiri cuts out the pass. Chance here to counter. It's a promising position. Uzun. Doan. Great vision. Looking for the far post. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. It's a good run down the right. That's a throw. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, here's someone I see as a combination of efficiency and flair. Mario Götze. He keeps things simple while having the ability to switch and drift from position to position across that front line. He's got good enough strength as well for a small guy.
Yeah, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And that's aimed into the middle. And it's been hooked away.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Tapsoba makes the interception. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Well, played right into his path. Now this could be a chance. Schick showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Ambitious ball here, and he was quick to react. Uzun. And he plays one through. Oh, that's fabulous. And a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Eintracht Frankfurt with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. He's having a hit! And that is wildly off target.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Oh, that's a key interception. Still goalless at the moment. Oh, no joy this time. Mario Götze. Kalimwendo running with the ball. It's Götze! World-class Mario Götze! He's got himself an absolute peach. And it's Eintracht Frankfurt who take the lead.
Number 27.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Eintracht Frankfurt are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Kalimwendo receives it in, and the finish! And that's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Goal score for Frankfurt after 13 minutes in.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Aimed beyond the defence. Duan. That's a good foray he's making. He's picked his way through. Driven in. Oh, good! Well taken goal. No, flags up on the far side.
The decision came a little late because the referee initially didn't see the assistance flag, but it's the right call.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Quansah.
Eintracht Frankfurt are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Uzun. Uzun! Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Götze ready to try one. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Goes for a shot! Oh, the ball's... He's had a shot! And that's off target.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
No, that's been intercepted. Pass is just off target. Nicely weighted ball. And that's another good win of the ball. Now it's Callum Wendell. Uzun has found the net here, of course, and he's worked it through. Shoots! Yes! It's all becoming so easy. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
A case now of complete control. That is ended up in no man's land. Could move up a gear here.
3 minutes at a time.
Now it's Callum Wendell. Looking to play him in. Callum Wendell. Chance! And he hits the net. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Eintracht Frankfurt are having a ball here. Not the best distribution from the keeper. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So right back into the action.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind, and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
And that's gone loose. Time and again they are repelled. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Tries to pass it through. Oh, super find. Oh, that's well spotted. Mario Götze. Oh, they can break here. He can run onto that. Takes a shot! Oh, denied at the last.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
No way through.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Mario Götze. He's in plenty of space here. He's shifting through the gears. Great chance! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Eintracht Frankfurt really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Number 30, number 14, Patrick Schick. Number 42, coming on the field.
Mario Götze. Searching passes played there.
Number 19,
nicely worked. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Nathan Teller.
That's been cut out, well played. Out towards the flank, and he's quick to return it. This looks promising. He's shooting! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And that's a sharp finish. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Number 34, coming on.
Bayer Leverkusen still making a fight of this. Bayer Leverkusen are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Now it's Ben Seguir.
Substitution for Leverkusen. Number 10.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 11, Martin Terrier, coming on the field. Number
Koch
7,
clears it away.
Jonas Hoffmann. Number 21, Lucas Vasquez.
Oh, what has happened here? And he shoots! And it's come back out to him. It's a goal! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Bayer Leverkusen is having a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
He's in a great position here. Can he finish? And that's a good finish. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And a really good game is threatening to break out here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do, and will...
Can he finish?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Sakiri. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Eintracht Frankfurt go up by 2 and are looking good.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
He's on it, can he get away? Oh, he's having a go! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Well, I was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
Eintracht Frankfurt have their second corner now. Andrich can get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, nicely intercepted. Tapsoba, and the counter is on. Chandler. Kalimwendo. Goes for goal! No, he's missed it.
There will be
5 minutes to add. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Eintracht Frankfurt have reclaimed it. Taibi tries a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Eintracht Frankfurt, palpably stronger, better, superior. Knauf. Calimundo! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Tries one from range. It is close, but that is the last of it. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit...
Less than 2 miles separate Sporting and Benfica, and that proximity has fueled a rivalry that is perhaps friendlier than others. Fans of the two teams routinely walk side by side to each other's ground, but once that whistle goes, all niceties are out of the window. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So another Lisbon derby, and it ticks all the boxes. Capital city, capital clubs, capital divide.
Look, the supporters of both sides are known for the incredible depths they will reach in order to show allegiance to their heroes. I know that this is a term that's a bit cliched and overused, but this really is more than a game. It's its place in history, what it represents. Whatever the result, don't expect this one to be plain sailing. We should be off our chairs.
We are just getting started. And the history of this fixture tells us always to expect the unexpected. He's picked his way through. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Dahl. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I really like the look of Clément Lenglet, Peter. The Frenchman, like a lot of his compatriots of the same generation, seemed so good on the ball, probably because he was a fullback, at least in his academy days, so good pace and covering, both very useful strengths.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Well, that looks a decent ball. Space for him to turn and look. Cleared without hesitation. Nichols as yet, but it has been pretty lively. That'll be a throw. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. And that's another throw. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Threads one in. Not the most accurate pass. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That's a smartly directed ball. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
No way through.
Oh, really well played.
Thinks about the shot. That's put paid to the danger. Good ball, good take. Forward it goes. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Great defending, strong and determined. Rafa Silva. That's a little off target. Pass somewhat off target. That's going wide left. Now that's well seen too. Ambitious ball here. And he cuts out the supply. Barrenechea. Oh, a delicate chip through. Shot, surely! Goal! Benfica! Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
He's got away. Opts to play it back. And he's quick to get rid. Barrenechea producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness.
Benfica really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And that's another good win of the ball. That's good vision. That's beautifully weighted. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And he's quick to return it. And he's got the beating of it. Great chance! And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Benfica leading by 1 at the break.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Benfica leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
He's shifting through the gears here. Berenechea, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Sporting genuinely seem like a side that's confident with the quality they have out wide. They certainly like their little intricate combinations and link-ups.
Well, that's the impression I'm getting.
Yeah, I think you'll want to make sure you give the opposition a different look with each attack, variation, unpredictability. You know, that's always key to success.
Katamo, some good work on the right flank here. Benfica just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Deftly away. Little doubt who they'll be aiming at here.
Yeah, it's only natural if you consider what a great header of the ball he is.
Keeper has taken decisive action. This looks promising, and he's charged for a shot! Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that was nowhere near his best.
Sporting really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value...
Takes a shot! It's a loose ball. In he goes again! In he goes again! I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Substituição para o Sporting. Número 13.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Yeah, I think he's trying to stay one step ahead of his opponents here, maintain the upper hand, so to speak. I can see that.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, what has happened here? Picked out. Can he finish? He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
So we have movement on both benches.
Well, the manager must have thought to himself, we're just narrowly ahead, so it's best to withdraw anybody showing signs of fatigue.
Guillemets. Good running, strong and purposeful. Tries to pass it through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the message they're sending out now is...
Suarez! Crossbar comes to the rescue. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0.
Sporting really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And the finish! And that could come back to haunt them.
Oh, they really needed him to put that away.
Guillemets. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. That has been cut short.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And they've got a throw. Barrero. Chance to shoot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Barrero probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
It's a really well-measured ball. Looking for the run. Oh, super find. He has found the way through. He's had a shot! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Desperate defending required here. And it's been taken short. In with the challenge. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Now it's Luca Bacchio. It's a throw-in.
Benfica really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Guilherme. He is through here.
That's good play from him. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That has ended up in no man's land. Time and again they are repelled. Probing pass. Oh, that has not gone well. Suarez. Now who's going to be first to this? Nicely weighted ball. And that's that. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. The end of the game. Reflections?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players.
Brace yourselves, because for the next 2 hours we are in for an almighty tussle as Sporting and Benfica seek to establish themselves as Lisbon's footballing top dogs. Both teams with a near identical record in these derbies, and this one is far too close to call. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So another Lisbon derby, and it ticks all the boxes. Capital city, capital clubs, capital divide.
Look, the supporters of both sides are known for the incredible depths they will reach in order to show allegiance to their heroes. I know that this is a term that's a bit cliched and overused, but this really is more than a game. It's its place in history, what it represents. Whatever the result, don't expect this one to be plain sailing. We should be off our chairs.
So that's got things underway. One of the most eagerly awaited games in football. It never lets us down. Sporting are very well equipped down the flanks. It is. And the shot! Goal! Sporting! An extraordinary start. Breakthrough in next to no time.
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
That's an imaginative pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
It's a pretty loose pass. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
He's having a pop! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Some front-footed pressing going on here. Araujo. Now, can they get him away? The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, can he get onto this? This ended up in no man's land. He's picked his way through.
Benfica are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. That's a really buccaneering run he's making. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Sporting really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that box.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And there's green grass ahead of him. That's put paid to the danger. It's gone out for a throw-in. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Barrero. And the shot! Little doubt who they'll be aiming at here.
Well, he is someone you can count on to get his head to it, one way or another, Peter.
Can he find the finish? And he's there to get it away. Sporting have the chance to go the other way. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Silva. He's on it, can he get... Oh, he's having a go! It's off target and by quite a way.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Not the most accurate pass. Can he get it through? Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's fabulous. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Great vision. Oh, played right into his path. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Benfica clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And he's managed to get free. And the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Rafa Silva. Looking to play him in. Can he latch on to this? Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's found the way through. He's in a great position here. He's shifted. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Sporting really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And he's intervened well there. Gorenechea.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He is through here. And that was nowhere near his best. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Good ball, good take. Chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And this could be the final action of the first half. And it's been taken short. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Benfica go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back. And the finish! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, he's done so well then. Almost the perfect link-up. There was a split second there for the perfect finish too. Shame he didn't take it.
Katamo. Tries from a long way out. The crowd reaction tells you just how close that was.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
No way through there. It's a promising position. No, not quite on the same wavelength. That is good alertness. Benfica do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
That'll be a throw-in. Salazar. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Benfica still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Spread it left. Space for him to turn and look. In towards the back stick. Barreiro. It's a really well-measured ball. Wriggles his way through. He's got away. Rafa Silva proves just a little bit too strong. Real chance! Oh, it's come loose. And it's been hooked away. In he goes again!
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now. Suarez! And he couldn't finish.
Well, just look at the way the manager's berating his defence. If I was on that touchline, I'd be like that too.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Vão dar os seus lugares a número 8, número 28.
So Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably.
Can he finish? It's a goal! And this is getting better and better. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Sporting are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you could have...
He's had a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
That's good running with the ball. He has found a way through. There's the shot! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Barrero. Oh, that's well spotted. Guillemets. He's got away. Guillemets takes a shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. He's going for goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, good-looking ball. Ball is over the line. Guillemets. Aims beyond the defence. That has been cut short. Nicely spread. And here's Lukabakio.
That's good play from him.
He's found a way through. Goes for a shot! Loose ball. Shoots! Oh, that is rather wayward. Guillemets. And he's managed to get free. Now this could be a chance. Great chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Well, there's the clearance. He's a sharp little ball here. Lukabakio receives it in a wide position. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And that is a little undercooked. Suarez. Guillemets. Oh, that's fabulous. And a chance! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Yes! And they are disappearing out of sight. And he's only too grateful. And that will be it. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can do all the right preparations and still end up on the losing side. I don't think they'll be going out tonight.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game. that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Chance for a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he skips past his man. Shot at goal! Now it's Luis Suarez. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I've always been impressed with the intelligence and decision-making of this man, De Paul. Yes, you kind of expect that from an Argentinian playmaker, but he's such a key figure whether his team are building patiently or transitioning quickly. He's very adept at creating space, attracting markers and then turning away quickly. And I love those long clip balls he can get into deep positions.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Spread neatly. Messi gets into a good position. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. No goals as yet. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
That is good alertness. Short changes him with that pass. Looking for the run. That looks a good ball through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Threads one in.
That's going in strongly.
Spread it left. Well, nicely intercepted. Nicely spread. Oh, that's really good. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he is going into that little black book. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Well, plenty of early set pieces here. Oh, that is a nice touch. He's shifting, takes a shot! Here's a chance! De Paul. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Luis Suarez! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Defending of the desperate variety. That'll be a throw-in. Nice bit of trickery. He's got away. He's on it. Can he get away? The pull showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he has shown him a yellow card. And the pass is intercepted. Aimed beyond the defence. Can he latch on to this? And he's managed to get free. Great chance! And again! They want to be quick to recover this.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
He's... Oh, shooting chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
That's a cute ball. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's made its way to him. He's in a great position here. Oh, just skips past his man. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he cuts out the supply.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Have been indicated.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Longstaff.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So we reach the halfway point.
What a pleasant surprise to see how open this game is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first half. I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. Back on the way then.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
So what can they make of this? Oh, that's neat. Can he finish? Well taken goal. And the game has liftoff. You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Looking for options for movement. That ball looks a good one. Oh, well played, well played. And they win it back again.
Montreal have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Swung over. And he welcomes it in. Decent chance! And that's a good finish. That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Nicely weighted ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's well positioned. And the shot! And it's in! Into the lead once more. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Number 9. Substitution on the
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
32.
There's a sharp little ball here. And he's got the beating of his man. Can he finish? And a neat finish. And this is getting better and better. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Substitution on the field.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
He's having a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. And he gets rid in a hurry. No luck with that dink over the top. Longstaff. Oh, that's fabulous. And he welcomes it in. He's having a pop! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Big chance! That has been knocked, struck first time. And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And that's going to be a booking. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And he was quick to react. He's found the way through. He's had a shot! It's hit the upright. Shapes to shoot! And that is doing no harm at all. He steps in, and that's the end of that. That's a sharp pass. No, that's been intercepted. And the keeper's got it again. Pass somewhat off target.
There will be
Just
5
seeing the
minutes
board now,
added time.
it's going to be 5 extra minutes. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. That has not gone well. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Longstaff. Oh, a gilt-edge! He's having a hit! Oh, screamer! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And that's it. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited. And
It's black and white everywhere you look here. Corinthians and Santos, of course, two teams who share the same monochrome colours. It's been a classic fixture over the years, featuring some of the best, most glamorous players Brazil have had to offer. Let us see if this latest edition can live up to its illustrious predecessors. The great team, the people's team, that is what Corinthians have come to be called over the years. And this, of course, is the ultimate sanctuary for those who only see black and white.
Another day, another massive game. Pride and loyalty are all involved here, plus a little bit of one-upmanship, perhaps the biggest factor of them all.
Well, Peter, many a colleague and contemporary of mine have said that no matter what final they may have played in and won, that the derby is the biggest day on their calendar, and there is a substantial part of me that agrees with all of this. Just look around you. How can you expect things not to happen? I'm actually expecting this to be fairly explosive.
We're up and running then. One of the most eagerly awaited games in football. It never lets us down. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, I think we can expect to see more than a few moments of individual brilliance with Neymar on the pitch, Peter. He's got such a silky touch, he can go...
Shot at goal! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He'll try from distance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Santos with the corner, there first. That's really well cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. He's found a way through. Showing good feet. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Neymar. And he's managed to gift it back. Still goalless at the moment. This looks promising. Oh, he's having a go! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's found a way past. And this is Neymar. Cesar tries to pass it through. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. He's going to be disappointed with that.
Might want to be careful there.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. That's a good run down the left. He's shifting through the gears here. Plays it in low. That's the keeper's ball. That is good alertness. Very nearly half an hour gone here. It's played through for him. He has found a way through. Can he finish? Goal! Santos! And Santos take the lead.
How's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Quick look, thought about cutting inside. Nice looking ball. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He's picked his way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Santos looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. And that could set him on his way. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Well, that is one way to stop him. And it's Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. He's had a shot! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
It's a searching pass. Oh, that's a key interception. That's good running with the ball. He's on it. Can he get away? And for the first half, that is that.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Santos sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. So straight into the second half. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And that's going to be a booking.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Santos, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
And there's the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Neymar. Always goal side. That ball looks a good one.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's a promising position. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Santos with this handy-looking 2-0 lead. They are looking comfortable. He is through here! And that is masterful defending. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Some good work on the right flank
Such
here.
good technique.
He's got away. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. There's the shot!
Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Camisa 7, deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 11.
Santos perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And he's got away from it.
Great chance! And yes, it's there! Just one goal in it now. Game on!
Simplicity itself.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
And the shot!
Substituição no time do Corinthians. Camisa
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. This is Depay, and he's managed to get free. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Substituição no time do Corinthians. Camisa 37. Sai para a entrada do jogador.
This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. And this is a great chance to get themselves back square.
He's having a shot! And there's a goal! Corinthians are back in business!
Gol marcado para o Corinthians.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Oh, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Here it is, crossed in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Little doubt, that is a foul. Now, this is interesting. He has already had his name taken once. He knows what's coming, a second yellow, and he's off. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Just about up to 75 minutes. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Oh, good claim by the keeper. He's certainly earned his keep there.
Corinthians really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
That pass isn't the best. And the counter is on. Looking for the run. Memphis Depay has been caught there, it's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. He's gone for goal. And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well,
It's Carrillo! Now, who's going to be first to this?
well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And now the breakaway. It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
And he's picked it up out wide. He's found a way through. And he shoots!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And he was quick to react. Has a look and plays it forward. Could go all the way here. And the ball is out of play. A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. And this is Carrillo. He has found the way through. Carrillo! They've got to be quick to recover this. Takes the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward. Not the best distribution from the keeper. So that means another 30 minutes football. So still inseparable. What are you thinking, Jim?
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So a battle of endeavour, enterprise, and now endurance. Well, we are already up and running again. He's picked his way through. And a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That's going to go a long way. Arau.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
It's a promising position. He is through here. And he's gone backward here. Neymar.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Neymar. Great defending, strong and determined. Looking to play him in. It's a decent clearance. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's fabulous. Shoots! Oh, that could be pivotal! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposite.
Takes a shot! Oh, it rattles the bar!
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, well measured. Oh, that's well spotted. So that was it, the first period of extra time. So this is it, one goal in it, and we're down to the last 15 minutes. Everyone on their last legs. Can there be one final twist? And so the last chance to find a winner. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank? Shapes to shoot! That's another chance! Goal! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there.
Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the...
He's having a hit! Knocks it into space. No, that's been intercepted. Probing pass. Nicely intercepted. It's a good ball out wide.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, super find. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Andre Carrillo. Can he get it through? Now, can they get him away? He's got away! Chance, surely! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
He's very lucky to recover that, and he shouldn't have put himself in that position in the first place.
Driving forward. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's delightful. Goes for a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! It's all becoming so easy. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see.
So that's it. It is all over. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. The end of the game. Reflections?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can do all the right preparations and still end up on the losing side. I don't think they'll be going out tonight.
Well, there's no point even attempting to predict the outcome of this one, as the calm before the storm gives way to chaos once the whistle blows. The gloves will come off, and absolutely anything can happen. That's always how it is when Boca Juniors play River Plate, and this looks set to be another enthralling instalment. This place is rocking, menacing, intimidating, almost primal, beyond description really. This is just another ordinary day, though, in the life of the Boca nation. And a header! And he's made sure that's not getting through. Some good work on the right flank here. And he's managed to get free. Finds himself unceremoniously... Oh, what has happened here? And a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
And we have our very first corner. Correa goes short. It's a pretty loose pass. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's made its way to him. He has found the way. He's had a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Spirited to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Ascatsibar. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, shooting chance! That is decidedly lacking. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Nicholas Otamendi. He's a fine defender, both in the air and on the ground, and a real tough competitor who loves a physical duel. He knows how to pick out a pass too, and he'd be looking to get his team moving forward as soon as any opposition attack breaks down. He often likes to step into midfield.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. He's got away. Goes for a shot! Goal! Boca Juniors! And Boca Juniors take the lead. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Boca Juniors penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
That has ended up in no man's land. And he's being shifted off it. Could move up a gear here. He is through here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Not the most accurate pass. And the keeper's got it again. Nicely weighted ball. And a chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's shifting through the gears here. There's the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And again! It's hit the upright. Acuna gets it clear. And he's gone looking for safety. Nicely shaped ball. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
No, again there's no way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Boca Juniors are down to 10 men. One 0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. He's found a way through. Great chance! Now takes a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, at least he was in the right position and he reacted quickly enough. The manager will like that.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. He's picked his way through. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
He's having a hit!
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
Boca Juniors have really been terrific at snuffing out the...
Here's a chance! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Now it's Correa. Can he get it through? A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Can he finish? It's fallen loose again! Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Boca Juniors up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Boca Juniors tries a shot! Of course! River Plates are level. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, that certainly raised the temperature in here, and both sides are looking to up their game accordingly.
Driving forward. Crunching tackle. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Boca Juniors, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes. There's the shot! Goal! River Plate! And the comeback is complete.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
River Plate have their lead.
Oh, I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Oh, important interception.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And that is a little undercooked. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's fabulous. Picked out... Chance for a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
River Plate have their third corner. They've played it short. Correa. And he's gone backward here. Now there's a fine ball. And he shoots! He's got a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Good ball, good take. He's found a way through. Correa! And he nearly went all the way.
Correa clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
He's picked his way through. That's very neat. And the finish! We've got a goal! Just one goal in it now. Game on! You don't keep those outs. He just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Just one in it now.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Boca Juniors may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Paredes. And the counter is on. Now then, he is through here. Shot could be on. He's got a decent chance! And a goal! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop.
Shoots! Oh, he's been caught napping. That's really well cleared.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Good play on the left-hand side here. Well, what about it? Boca Juniors have come back from the very brink. Floated through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Paredes. Looking to play him in. Oh, that pass isn't the best. River Plate have a free kick. Correa really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Lovely ball, big chance!
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Se van a jugar 6 minutos de compensación.
Oh, nicely intercepted. It's a good run, this. One that is high in energy. And he's managed to get free. And that could well leave a mark. Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. Oh, the protests are futile. The decision is made. Late drama. Drama over the penalty spot. Sensational save by Montero. Deep into stoppage time. That's an imaginative pass. Dink through. Oh, that's a key interception. They've won a corner.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
And he's taking no chances there. He's gone for goal! Oh, quite a conclusion, but that is it, the end. So still inseparable. What are you thinking, Jim?
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So a brief break, and then we will be back for more. And we are already back underway. Boca Juniors displayed great resilience to find the late equaliser that's got them here. Now can they go one better? River Plate do have a chance to counter here. Can he finish? Oh, he's done it! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
River Plate with the lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Has a look up and drives it forward. No way through. And they're back on the ball again. Pass somewhat off target.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just...
There's the header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
That has not gone well. Lobbed in behind. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Here's Fel. He's having a shot! Oh, easy pickings there. He's having a hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Shapes to shoot!
That's...
And with that, it is half-time, extra time. The teams then separated by just one significant moment. How telling will that be? The next 15 minutes will decide. And the action has already restarted. They have given it everything. It's been gruelling. But who will be standing at the very end? The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. It's a pretty loose pass. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
It's run loose here. That'll be a throw. And he stands tall, impenetrable. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. What a throw in. He's in a great position here. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. So, power or guile? What's it going to be? Real chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
River Plate get their 4th corner. And it's been taken short. And he welcomes it in. Chance! Oh, it rattles the bar. Another one of football's and how moments.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. He's found a way through. A hefty challenge, but fair enough.
River Plate nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Now, what about a counter-attack? He's shifting through the gears here. Shot a goal! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Oh, what a skill set he has. He's just ghosted past a couple of defenders.
He's rising! And kept out by the most elastic of saves. And that is the last of the action. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can...